Welcome back, yogis. It's me, Alison, here today with a slow flow yoga class honoring the October full moon, commonly known as the Hunter's Moon. While the Libra and equinox season encourages harmony with all our relations, this fiery Aries full moon asks us to check in with how we're prioritizing ourselves. What lights your fire these days? As the old falls away like autumn leaves, may we discover new beginnings, routines, and passions to light up our lives. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe for yoga aligned with the moon, the seasons, and the wheel of the year. Let's begin in a comfortable seat. Stack the hands on the belly to gently warm and connect with the solar plexus, the home of our inner fire. Start to deepen your breath so you feel it rising and falling beneath the hands. And then bringing hands to heart center. With a deep breath in, lift your heart to the thumbs. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms to sky and look up. Exhale your right hand to the mat and reach your left arm over. Start making some big shoulder circles with that arm, softening the elbow as you reach back. Inhaling as you reach forward and up and over the ear. On your next inhale, reaching over and then bending in a bit more for the stretch. Inhale, pull yourself to center, reach up. Exhale the left arm to the earth, reaching your right arm over. Start your big shoulder circles, keeping the elbow nice and soft. Moving with the breath. Then inhaling, reach over, bending in a bit more. Breath in, reach up, back to center. And then placing the hands behind you, bring your feet to the floor with knees bent. Since we're stoking our inner fire today, we're going to begin with a little kriya called Fists of Fire. So walking your feet in a little bit as you inhale, reach forward. As you exhale, round the spine and bring the fists back to your hips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fists to the hips. It's almost like a rowing motion. You could think about shifting weight to the front of the sit bones and then to the back of the sit bones. And really angry cat the spine as you bring the fists back and start to feel that warmth building in the belly. Find your rhythm and really make those exhalations powerful and complete. Just a few more rounds. On your next breath in, reach the arms to sky, sitting nice and tall. Then exhale, wrap the arms around the shins, walking your heels in even closer. Bow your head and round the spine, connecting with that warmth. Inhale, lift your head. Wrap the left arm around the front of your shins and placing the right hand behind you, open your chest into a twist. Looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, look forward, wrapping the right arm around the legs. Place the left hand behind the tailbone and open your chest for a gentle twist. Looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, look forward, coming back to center. One more little squeeze. And then placing the hands behind you, fingertips out to the side. As you inhale, lift your hips for upward table or reverse table. Open your throat to the sky. As you exhale, lower down. And in your own way, come into downward facing dog. Softening the knees, relaxing the head and neck. Bend deep into your right knee and press into your left heel. Deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. And on your next breath, switch, bending into your left knee, pressing into your right heel. Cleansing breath. And then back to downward facing dog. As you inhale, come forward to plank pose, dropping your knees lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. And as you inhale, lift your heart for a baby cobra. Long neck. Exhale back to child's pose. From here, lifting your head, look to the right and then set the head back down. If this isn't quite comfortable, try stacking the hands, creating a little pillow under the head. Aries rules the head. This is a lovely way to gently release tension from the temples. On your breath in, lift the head to look left, setting it back down. Remember, the arms can be stretched out long, or the hands can be stacked like a little head pillow. As you inhale, bring your head back to center and pull up through tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pausing. And then looking forward, bend the knees. Take a big step up to your hands. As you inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, softly fold. Inhale, reach the arms to sky, and with the palms together, bend your elbows, bringing the thumbs to the back of your neck. Hug the arms into the sides of the heads and lift your heart. Exhale, release hands to heart center. On your next breath in, reach the arms up again, and exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And then step your right foot all the way back. Drop the knee and untuck the toes. Interlace your hands behind the low back. And as you inhale, pull yourself up, lifting your heart to the sky. Keep the back of your neck long. Another Another deep breath in. And then sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, and walk the hands down the right edge of your mat for a wide-legged fold. Turn your feet parallel. And as you exhale, fold in. You can heel toe the feet a little wider or a little closer, depending on what's comfortable. Think about tilting the sits bones to the sky and letting your head get heavy towards the mat. Again, Aries rules the head, so this is an opportunity to let the head surrender to the heart. Inhale, lift halfway, coming to the fingertips, and then turning the toes out. Start bending into one knee and then the other. Kind of like lunging fluidly from side to side. Totally unleash your creative spirit here. You can let the arms open wide like a surfer. You can steeple the arms. You can just let yourself be super expressive. Or you could be like me and just sort of walk the hands back and forth. It's a really nice grounding exercise. On your next breath in, turn to frame your left foot, and then step forward and fold. As you breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up, bringing the palms together. Bend the elbows, bringing the thumbs to the back of your neck. Remember to hug the arms inward and lift your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. On your next breath in, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold over soft knees. Inhaling, lift your head. Exhale, left foot lunges all the way back. Drop the knee and untuck the toes. Interlace with the awkward thumb on top, and inhale, pull yourself up, lifting your heart, lifting your gaze, toning the navel in. Steady your eyes and breath for balance. And breathing in, release, reach the arms to sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, then walking your hands down the left edge, turn the toes in for wide-legged forward bend. And keep the hands on the mat or reach the peace fingers to wrap around the big toes, just to bring yourself in a bit deeper. And if you have the toes, let your elbows bend out to the sides. And again, let your head surrender towards the mat. Rocking a little weight into the toes. And your next breath in, release. Turn your toes out so they point sort of to opposite corners of the mat. And then start to bend into one knee and then the other. And you can try something different with the arms this time. You can walk them side to side. You can surf. You can steeple the fingers forward. Or just let loose and let yourself flow freely. And then spiraling around to frame the right foot, take a breath in. Exhale, stepping forward, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, rise, reach the arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just connecting with the breath, enjoying stillness. On your next breath in, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back downward, facing dog. If you like to move through vinyasa, you can. Or you can hold the dog for a couple more breaths before we all meet in child's pose. Resting the forehead on the mat or on the hands. As you inhale, rise to tabletop and bring your knees together. We're coming into a cow face variation of child's pose. So to do that, slide your right knee forward and sort of thread the right foot through. We want to stack the knees one in front of the other and send the feet out to the sides. Start to sink your hips back and down, finding your sweet spot here. If it's a lot of sensation, you can place a block under your seat or simply try lifting the hips away from the earth and bringing your weight forward a bit. Take your time and breathe into the stretch. On your inhale, pull yourself forward. Let's rewind back to tabletop. And once here, making some big clockwise hip circles. Just swiveling on the knees, sending the hips back to the side and then forward. Just resetting. And then slow it down back to tabletop, bringing your knees together. Slide your left knee forward and stack the knees one in front of the other, sending your feet out to the sides. Slowly shift your weight back, finding your sweet spot. And then taking a moment to check in with the jaw and the face, relaxing any tension and breathing deep. On your breath in, pull yourself forward. rewinding back to tabletop, making some big counterclockwise hip circles now, swiveling around on the knees, moving with the breath. And then in your own way, transitioning to a seat towards the top of your mat. Bending the knees, reach forward and round the spine. Slowly roll notch by notch down to the mat, reaching the arms overhead and stretching the legs long. Take a nice deep breath here. And on the exhale, bring the knees into the chest for a squeeze. And we'll take happy baby. Bending the knees, grab the outer edges of the feet, plugging your shoulders back in space. When you're ready, release. We're going to take shape for a final rest. As I always say, this is the shape that is the most relaxing and restful for you. It could look like this, traditional Shavasana, where you lay out flat and take up lots of space. You could also rest in the fetal position or in any other shape that feels good. If you're lying on the back with me, let's stack the hands on the belly to again connect to that center of inner fire. Take a moment just to notice the rise and fall of breath under your hands. And then allow yourself to soften and get heavy on the mat. Enjoy your rest. And now starting to deepen the breath. Let your head flop over to the right. Inhale through center, letting the head flop over to the left. Just do that once or twice more on your own. As you breathe in, reach the arms overhead, bringing your feet to the floor, and roll briefly to the fetal position on your right side. We'll press ourselves up to a seat with the hands at heart center, bowing to the fingertips. As always, it has been my honor to lead you in this full moon flow today. Thank you so much for being here. To close, let's lift the thumbs to the third eye and bow to honor each other. Before you leave, make sure you're subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up and please leave a comment below. I love, love, love hearing from you. I will see you again soon, yogis, on the mat and under the moon. Bye.